Hi Virgo, welcome to your January 2021 reading. My name is Gem Stone and I will be performing your reading. I'll be doing your reading for you. Happy New Year if you celebrate New Year's at this time. How has your holiday been? Please share down in the description, down in the comments below if you feel called to. And also with the mentioning of the description. So in the description box, I have been using that as a place to hold what I get, downloads and information during my meditative state, connecting with your energy through a tarot card reading. Look at that. And we have the Hermit, the Virgo card at the bottom, with death behind it. And okay, you know what? We can just keep going. If at any point that information or those downloads correlate to what is taking place in this reading, I will definitely mention it, but you can feel free to look down there for a reading within a reading. What we're going to be doing today, Virgo, is looking at the energy that you're coming out of from the past year and the energy that you're moving into. Now, although time is a constraint or a construct within this three-dimensional reality, we can just look at it as an opportunity to look back and see where we have come or what we have come out of and what we are gearing up to get into. And if at any point, or if you have not seen the December 2020 reading, I'm gonna put a card in this reading at 2 minutes so that you can watch that if you're interested. All right, Virgo, let's get into that reading of yours. All messages are for Virgo's highest good or the highest good of Virgo. What do they need to see? What are they coming out of? What energy are they coming out of? This card is just asking me to work. It also feels like distractions. It feels like distractions. We have the Ace of Swords. So clarity has been bestowed upon you. It feels like distractions is what is being come out of. So what we're going to do is get a tarot card, get an oracle card to look at the emotional state, and another oracle card to look at the spiritual state, and then do the same for the energy that you're moving into so that we can see the bigger picture. It feels like you're coming out of a distraction, and through the distraction, you're actually making something, like creating something worthwhile to you. Service. Look at that Virgo energy. But it feels like a distraction from your feelings. It says, I feel good when I help others. I feel good when I help others. And this is giving me the energy that this could be because you might be feeling bad. At the bottom of the deck, we have balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. Also feel the feeling of judgment. Yep, this relates to the reading. Because in the reading, you were aligned, experiencing alignment. Or you are experiencing alignment. But while that is, there's someone that you're longing to be in union with, be with, literally hand holding, and you're not, but you're keeping a watchful eye on them, and that person is building themselves. They're experiencing, like they look like they're innocently living their life, and you miss them, which is why I feel the sense of you distracting yourself. All right, let's see what energy you're coming out of spiritually. What energy is Virgo coming out of spiritually? I never know if you want to see me shuffle the cards or not. Allowance. At the bottom, we have passion. So the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, again, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So I feel this energy of you trying to control things. You're trying to control reality and make it how you want it. Have it be the way that you want it. And when it's not in that way, it's disappointing because it's just not the way that you want it. Green, green, green. I also feel this feeling of possibly your heart chakra opening or in need of opening. It feels more of the latter with allowance and service. This feels like distractions and a sense of denial towards reality. Feels like your heart, oh my God, this made my heart feel tight. Your heart's just possibly not in the most harmonious of spaces. All right, let's see what energy you're moving into, Virgo. And you're hidden. You're like hidden working on this. You don't want to be seen. It just feels, yeah, it feels like a distraction. A way to occupy your time in the interim. But through doing so, again, you're connecting with yourself. You're creating something worthwhile to you. That card feels like it. Oh, and we're moving into the Five of Swords. We have the Nine of Discs at the bottom. This energy gives me the sense of creativity, but it also gives me the sense of disorder. There's no peace. It gives me chaos, a sense of chaos. And it also gives me the sense of, excuse me, of you not making you're afraid to make decisions for yourself. Looking for outside sources, looking for outside confirmation for what it is that you want to do. It feels insecure. But there lies the possibility for creativity. But in order for this energy that I'm feeling to be creative, there needs to be a grounding of your own energy, your thoughts, placing weight on what you think and having no judgment, but recognizing that what you think is important. Yeah, 2 cards that came out. So, yeah, I feel like in order for this to be seen, like in order for other people's opinions to be appreciated, there needs to be an appreciation of your own opinion and recognize that at the end of the day, your reality is your reality. Your reality is based off of the opinions that you hold, the thoughts that you have in your mind. They kind of take precedent over everybody else's. But then to also know that the inner reality creates the outer form. So whatever it is that you think, you're going to manifest it externally. So you can use the external opinions of others as a barometer of what it, like how you're feeling, what you're attracting. But I feel there's this need for you to ground yourself and to build some form of strength around your self-esteem and value. What energy is Virgo moving into emotionally? What energy is Virgo moving into emotionally? Acceptance. Interesting, this came out for Pisces. Ooh, interesting, because Pisces is your opposite sign. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot control. Yep. It's like being present in your reality, because I feel like you're not. While you're doing this, it's just to keep your mind off of what it is that you're doing. Pisces had a similar reading where life is being lived to occupy time. Now, your reasonings are different, but it just has the similar vibe of escape. Spiritually, where is Virgo moving into? Spiritually, what energy is Virgo moving into? Throat chakra. At the bottom of the deck, we have universal love. And the bottom of this deck, we have envy. All right, so universal love says the frequency, throat chakra. Throat chakra says the frequency of throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. I realized that I didn't read the try this, so I'm going to read that for you now. For allowance and then for throat chakra. You might find this to be helpful in some way. I feel that strongly. All right, so it says, for try this, for allowance, go inside of yourself and reflect for a moment on your life. What stands out in this instant? Can you appreciate whatever the universe is bringing to you? Can you recognize the gifts that all experiences hold, even the ones you perceive as being negative? Can you be excited about the valuable lessons these experiences bring and celebrate them? It feels like something happened that was sad. And if I'm going to go back to the reading that I did earlier, it just felt like because you're not in union with this person, life is not as sweet. You can experience all of the riches of life in this form, and it's still not enough because the person that you want to be with is not with you. Throat chakras, try this, says, think for a moment about the last time you really expressed a deep truth to someone. How did it feel to be completely honest and authentic in your expression? Are you always able to express yourself that way? If not, what holds you back? Virgo, what holds you back from being authentically you? From not judging yourself and from accepting yourself? What holds you back from doing that? I know that Virgo has the reputation of being a perfectionist and overthinking with that Mercury energy. But what holds you back? I wanted to call you honey. What holds you back? The energy that we're coming out of is a distracted energy. And the energy that we're moving into is a changing energy. So while this feels like there's a lot happening, it's the opportunity to experience change and allow it to take place, but then also for things to transition and morph into something else. Express acceptance of your reality and allowing things to occur without trying to control it, and expressing how you feel so that you can be honest during this transition feels helpful to you at this time. It feels like it will be helpful. And with the 9 of discs at the bottom, this feels like independence, like allowing yourself to finally be free. Be true, be you. It feels like the necessities to you experiencing something that feels in alignment with where it is that you want to go and your highest self, Virgo. I'm going to leave it here. What you can expect in January coming up. So mid-January is a love reading in this format where we're looking at the energy that you're coming out of and the energy that you're moving into. And then so on. All right. I enjoy trying new things. So please let me know what you like. Variety is cool. All right. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe. And if you feel called to write a comment down below, please do so. It's highly encouraged. Enjoy your January, Virgo. And know that you are perfectly you. So allow that to be seen if you're holding it back. All right? Take care. And see you in the middle of January.